All right, we are live. This is Tuesday. It is May 6th, 2025. It is Ask a Clutter Boss. And for some reason today, you guys, I am all riled up. So you may get just mercy. All riled up today for Ask a Clutter Boss. Ask the Clutter Boss is the internet's best weekly decluttering advice show, and we touch on topics that are all related to decluttering and clutter because we believe at Clutter Boss it is all clutter. All clutter is connected. We cannot isolate out just the stuff in our house from everything else that is going on in our life and from our past history and our future dreams. We have to look at it all together. It is an integrated approach to tackling your clutter. So, that being said, today I'm really thinking about, and probably because in our flagship program, Clutterboss Blueprint, there's a lot of people right now who are focusing on their bedroom. Bedroom is month number 2 in Clutterboss Blueprint after the kitchen. Why is the bedroom the second most important thing to tackle in my mind? Because there is an enormous connection between clutter and sleep. Clutter and sleep. So when I started working, hello, Madonna, hello, Denise. When I started working as a professional organizer, something that kept coming up over and over and over again is I don't sleep. Like when I'm talking to clients about what their day-to-day looks like, how can we fit in more decluttering, how can we build habits that we need to maintain our homes and our spaces, we always get to this stopping point of sleep. Sleep is a huge issue. At any given time, I've read statistics that 30 to 40% of the population isn't sleeping. And I really think if I look at my clients, I would say 80 to 90% of them are struggling with sleep. This is a huge number. And again, are any doctors researching this or researchers researching this? Is anyone reporting on the connection between people who have clutter and the lack of sleep that they are getting? I don't know. I haven't seen anything compelling, any real research, only anecdotal data, which is exactly what I have also. I would love a real study on this because it's huge. If you are not sleeping, every single thing in your life is compromised. Every single thing is more difficult. Your mental health is compromised. Your physical health is compromised. Your ability to function every single day is highly compromised. 2 nights of getting less than 6 hours of sleep is the equivalent of not sleeping at all for an entire night. It's a really big deal. And it's so connected to our clutter in multiple different ways. Number one, it's hard to find the energy to make decisions when your decision-making abilities are undermined and compromised by not sleeping. Clutter and decluttering is a lot of decision-making. It's decision-making plus being confident in the decisions that you're making. Who can feel confident or easily make decisions when they are sleep deprived? No one. No one can. Clutter also is connected to our sleep because when we go to sleep in an environment that is chaotic, that is cluttered, that is possibly also dusty and has environmental allergens present, it is hard to get a good night's sleep because our cortisol levels are high falling asleep. So as we're sleeping, cortisol spikes usually 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. That's our body's natural way of saying get ready to wake up soon. Get ready. We're going to be waking up soon. If you go to bed in an environment that is already spiking your cortisol, guess what? It's going to be really hard to fall asleep because cortisol tells us to wake up. Wake up. So, when we have an environment, a bedroom that we are falling asleep in, and it is chaotic, it is stressful, it is 100% impacting our sleep. And then because we're not sleeping as well, everything after that is difficult. It is difficult to make a decision. It is difficult to have energy to declutter or energy to maintain your space. Everything is difficult. And it is this downward spiral because you're exhausted. You need more sleep, but it's hard to sleep in the environment that is raising your cortisol. Okay. So it's like this just ongoing, very hard pattern to break. When we are talking about clutter, if we are not talking about sleep, we are missing a huge piece of the puzzle, period. So, if you are listening to this right now, I want to really, really, really encourage you to look at the space in which you are sleeping. Start with the bed. Is your bed an inviting and comfortable spot for you to lie down? If not, make it that way. Your body has to feel comfortable in order to be rested. I almost always say don't buy stuff, but in this case, I'm going to say if your mattress is 25 years old and it's giving you back pain and it's making it difficult for you to sleep, get a new mattress. Sleep is the foundation to everything else in our life. Invest in an environment that will make it easy for you to fall asleep, that will be calming and soothing and not stressful and not something that is spiking our cortisol as soon as we go to bed. What does your bed look like? That is really important. Number two, what does the floor around your bed look like? Is it safe? Can you, in the middle of the night, get up and walk around without tripping over something or risking falling down? If you don't feel that your bedroom floor is safe, it's going to be difficult to fall asleep because you're physically not feeling safe. And then what is on top of all of the surfaces? Is it clear? Is it clean? Is it dust free? Is it calming to look like? Or is it a never ending to do list that you are looking at as you're falling asleep and as you're waking up every single morning? You deserve an environment to go to sleep in that feels restful and that is going to support the rest of your life, your day to day. You deserve to wake up and look around and love where you are. You deserve that. That is your right. I mean, this is just, it is so critical to our functioning every single day. We cannot continue to use our bedrooms as giant drop zones, which is very interesting because our bedrooms are giant drop zones. Very often, what's the one place that guests are not going to go? Probably into your bedroom, right? They may open up a door next to the bathroom thinking it's the bathroom. They may, where do we put stuff when we have people come over? We pile it into, a lot of times, into our bedrooms. Where does stuff go when it has no home? Just put it in the bedroom. I am asking everybody who is listening to this right now to make a commitment to make your bedroom the last spot that stuff gets dropped, because your sleep is so critically important to every single thing in your life. We need to prioritize this space. We need to hold it up on a pedestal, because if you're not sleeping, you're not functioning. It's so important. I told you guys I was all riled up today.